Amsterdam Jabbar. I just want to say hello and let you know I've been here all my life, with the exception of traveling for the military, where I spent 10 years as a human resources specialist and IT specialist, where I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch.
As of today, we have about 13 patients still in the hospital, ranging from the ICU to the med-surg floor.
So 13 still here. How many did you take in originally?
We took in 26 originally the night of the incident, and throughout the later in the day, we took another 4 from other hospitals here at the university.
Walk us through, in your eyes, I know I've interviewed you so many times, you've seen a lot. New Orleans has never seen anything like this. Have you ever in your career?
Yeah, no, I think this is the most critically ill and highest number of patients in a short period of time that we've really seen in the region for something like this. And so, this hospital was just blocks away from where this occurred. Patients arrived here very quickly by EMS, which was great. And we had a large number of really critically ill individuals all at once that got here. And with that, we saw both blunt and penetrating trauma, from gunshot wounds to the blunt injuries from the vehicle. And so that was really a different scenario that we hadn't seen before.
Walk us through, this is...
Welcome back. New Year's Day Americans were left stunned. Innocent civilians were ambushed by 2 Army men. The fatal attacks left carnage in the cities of Louisiana and Las Vegas. Unfortunately, the 2 popular cities were attacked just hours apart by 2 military men, leaving many with questions of conspiracies and fearful of future attacks.
And so that night we saw anything from gunshot wounds to gunshot wound graze injuries to the blunt trauma, which would be, blunt trauma to the chest and the abdomen with internal bleeding, head injuries, as well as a high number of orthopedic injuries, a lot of broken arms and legs due to the impact from the vehicle.
The FBI reported the 2 men were working alone. However, many people across the country are left with even more questions and think something bigger could be at play.
Warning of possible copycat attacks, writing, "This tactic is likely to remain attractive for aspiring attackers given vehicles' ease of acquisition and the low skill threshold necessary to conduct an attack."
Under the car, my truck hits the corner and comes barreling through people, throwing people like a movie scene, like real life, throwing people into the air. They falling under the car, all that. Bodies all up and down the street. Everybody screaming and hollering. You look down, you see somebody doing CPR. You look around, people crying on the floor, like brains matter all over the ground. And it really hurt me to see one of my closest friends like that.
The deadly Bourbon Street attack is our top story this morning. We know that 15 people are dead, 30 people are injured.
Both President-elect Donald Trump and President Joe Biden have quickly responded to the attacks.
I'm not going to comment on any specific yet. I've contacted every agency in the federal government as well as the state. They're all coordinating to get to the bare facts.
What was your reaction when you heard what happened?
Well, the reaction was one of anger and frustration. Thank you.
A manifesto has been released by the Las Vegas attacker. Regardless of his motives, innocent lives were snatched away from loved ones. This is a reminder to please be careful, watch your surroundings, stay on alert, and take care of one another.
Note, this investigation is global in scale. Livelsberger was on leave while stationed in Germany as a Green Beret and worked in counterterrorism, even being deployed to Afghanistan twice. The explosion was largely confined to the car, with the Las Vegas sheriff saying glass of the hotel was not impacted.
That most of the materials inside that Tesla were fuel to help fuel a greater explosion.
Las Vegas police say Tesla is sending a team to help the investigation to try and salvage any video from the Cybertruck. Kyle Benning, Global News, Toronto.
Our hearts break, and we send our deepest condolences to the victims and their families.
America.